I am called Dean by my friends, and I am going to be sharing with you what I call the equation. I'm extremely excited to be talking to the people who we've contacted from ZipRecruiter who have contacted us. So there's two groups of people, either those who I've drawn the resumes or those who have come to us. We're dealing with the nonprofit funding right now. I am a founding member with the rest of my family of the Hanson Family Giving Trust, and we're committed to giving everything that we make back into this equation through the nonprofits. And Market America, that runs the Shop.com program, has a grant of $187,000 in order to move your mission forward. And Google, Do No Evil and Peace Now has a grant of $150,000 in AdWord money for nonprofits. This equation is built on this symbol. This symbol represents me, or I. And because I consume, I have value. So everybody, we say, has value, because if they are consuming from our product lines. And I am introducing to you, as you will understand how the equation works as we work it out, that we are bringing in a baseline prosperity of $2,100 a week. The Shop.com program, which is owned by Market America, their business model is cash back. They will pay 2 to 50% cash back. Now that's the reason I am able to give, is because we get cash back from spending on this shopping platform. Now, a program that hasn't been instituted so far that I've seen is the concept of, there are two levels in this business. There's an unfranchised owner, and then there's a master unfranchised business owner. The master unfranchised business owner gets in with the kit, and that kit is what I'm going to be talking about, that gives a 300 point value based on the way the business goes. But I'm not going to get into all of that, because the second video goes through what Shop.com and Market America and the pay plan and all of the different programs. So that'll be taken care of there. Now, over on this side, I have everybody probably recognizes this as symbol on the dollar. Okay. There's an agenda over here, the New World Order. Well, we're bringing in something new too. It's called the New World Click and Order, and we're bringing in a baseline prosperity. Now, over on this side, I've been social rights activist. So I've had the opportunity to be handcuffed and threatened with mace. And in their monetary system, okay, I have a friend who has a brain injury, and she can't get social security because she doesn't qualify, but she can't remember a thing. So we have to do something ourselves in order to provide a social net. And for $130, we can purchase her a place into the equation and start shopping for her needs, and that will fill the equation, and it will give her a baseline of prosperity. And we've never missed a payment, unlike the state of California won't even pay its workers, so we need to do something. We're in big trouble. Now, here's how the equation works. And some of you are graphic artists. We could use some help in putting together all of the different pieces. This represents, as I said, you. And we iterate it, we speak it, we share it. This symbol here is what I come for, Shop.com. And you multiply it with Google's money, And then rather than having the New World Order, this is bigger than this. And so we've gone from the New World Order to the New World Clicking Order. Now I'm going to show you how the equation works. Each one of these little symbols here that I have, each one of those I's represents 300, because that's the first order that most of you will be doing when you get into the business, besides probably the snap. And each one of these 300 units at a cost of customer acquisition of $130, as these are purchasing every time you have, and this will happen with the 300, you have 1,200 here and 1,200 here. When that happens, it pays out $300. When you have another grouping and 12 and 12, it pays out again, $300. Another 12 and 12, there's another grouping and another check for $300. The next jump goes from 12 to 12 to 12, 24, 36, and then it goes to 5,000. And at 5,000, that would look more like this. At that time, it pays out $600 and another $600 bonus. Once this equation is filled, what happens is you get replaced down in the matrix, and when you are replaced, all the volume, once it hits that 5,000, 5,000, it flushes back to zero. And at that time, it starts filling again, and it fills from the bottom. That's why we take the money from shop.com, we spend it into here, and that drives the money all the way back up into the system. And we're funding this thing from up here, and we have an unlimited advertising budget working with the nonprofits. Now, I'm going to read some notes. These are things that you get. We do recommend that as you get in and your banks start filling, that you make the same type of commitment to giving that our family has. Make a bolder giving pledge, a 3-year commitment to give at least 100%, at least one half of the benefit that you've received from the involvement with the equation. Before I get into my cards, I want to go back over into this system and the New World Order and tell you a little story that happened to me when I went to jury duty. They had overloaded the jury room by over 70 people, and I called 911, and they wouldn't take and alleviate the overcrowding or the concentration of people at the court building. So it makes me think, if I can't trust the basis of the jurist system and even a safe place to be able to meet in that venue, that's why I am advocating a complete giving of the profits back into the structure of the people, so that we can not be dealing with the tax system any longer. If we do this and we do it together, we cause a social movement, and change will happen immediately. I'm not going to go through a lot of what's in the shop.com Market America, because that's in the next video. One of the things I think is really important is we have a new social television. We have my chorus of beautiful dogs right now. So I'm going to continue talking. Meet On gives an opportunity for us to have our own monetization of entertainment. We have a merchant program which is just incredible through the shop.com. We're a worldwide company right now. That's why I want war stopped, because these people right here, either they are our customers or they are part of our emerging customer worldwide marketing program, which has the platform of global.shop.com. That's my dog playing with a squeak toy. Okay, now here's what we need from you. We need help with contacting the first 1.2 million nonprofit organizations that already qualify for the Google ad money. We need to produce our first national television ad. We now need help in determining the best course of spending our money into creating a new baseline economy. Okay. And there's a lot of things I'd like to go through with you on some new technologies, but that will be for another day. Once you have decided that you want to do this, you will enter into the waiting room, and at the waiting room you will be given instructions and tools to help us coordinate this thing that has never been done before. So like I said, I know who a lot of you are because I pulled your resumes, and I tell you what, I am absolutely impressed. And the quality of people who have reached out to us off of our ads is stupendous too. We have about 10,000 phone calls we'll be making in the next couple days, so this particular matrix is going to fill very fast. Your placement is going to be by the time you get into the waiting room. And with that, I want to say thank you very much for listening, and peace out.